How many of you have survived the worst thing that's happened to you? Okay, I thought so. How many of you survived the worst thing that's happened to you? How many of you discovered that life's not perfect? And what I'm talking about here is having the right perspective. And that's a perspective of gratitude, of being thankful. You know this? Appreciative words are one of the most powerful forces for good in the earth. Appreciation changes everything. Gratitude changes everything. What would your life look like? Listen, what would your life look like if you spent the next 20 years being the most grateful, appreciative, thankful person you know? What would 2011 look like for your business? Think about it now. What would it look like for your Monavie business if you were the most grateful, thankful, appreciative leader that you know? What would that do to your business? What would that do to your life? What would that do to your family? What would that do to your relationships with others? Appreciative words are one of the most powerful forces for good in the earth. There was a gentleman named Charles Francis Adams. He was the grandson of John Adams and the son of John Quincy Adams. He served as Massachusetts State Senator, U.S. Congressman, and Ambassador to Great Britain under Abraham Lincoln. He also was very conscientious about keeping a daily journal, and he encouraged his children to do the same. Henry Brooks, the fourth of his 7 children, followed his father's advice and began journaling at a young age. In fact, when he was 8 years old, he wrote this in his journal. "Went fishing with my father today. The most glorious day of my life." In fact, Brooks continued to talk and write about that particular day for the next 30 years. In fact, it was then that Brooks thought to compare his journal entry with the entry from his father. For that day's entry, his father Charles had written, "Went fishing with my son, a day wasted." Let me ask you this. Do you count your blessings, or do you think your blessings don't count? Being appreciative will change everything about your life. And it's one of the most powerful principles you can implement. Yes. All right. Don't find yourself at the end of your life saying this: "What a wonderful life I've had. I only wish I'd appreciated and realized it sooner."